Good morning. This morning. Sorry, guys. I'm on my phone. Just bear with me a second while I straighten up. The computer is not working this morning. I think I'm going to have to crouch down. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Yeah, let me get my chair. Oh no, now I'm too low. Good morning. Hey, Belinda, just bear with me a second. Something's happened to my computer this morning. Been madly trying to fix it. And then at the last minute, this didn't work. But here I am. Hey, Emma, I thought you'd be on the road. Not yet? All right. Okay, so you can all stop looking at my nose now. I don't know what happened there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And I can't share. Leftover Mercury retrograde, she's hanging around now. I've got to get my eye on the right dot. There I am there. Georgina, you're back. Hello, hello. Emma's on a 9:30 flight. Safe travel bubble wrapped around you, Emma. Claire, good evening. Obviously from the northern part of the hemisphere. Where are you from? Nice to see you this morning. Lovely to see you. Okay, guys, a couple of things. If you get a share button come up, can you please share like mad for me? Just spreading the word. Really wanted to get some information out to people this week. Melinda's saying stay warm, Emma. Emma's going to somewhere where it's a little bit cooler than where she lives. Not England. That was in an English accent because it was cold. Okay. So I'm doing the same thing I did last week. I have come down and I've drawn the cards, but I've just drawn them out and looked up their name and put them away, and then I'm going to proceed with what it was that I'm want to talk to you about today. This is really confusing. I've got to keep my eye on the dot. Sorry. So here's what I want to talk to you about. If you are in the Rich Living Room with me and everybody else, you would notice that did I post it in there? I'm pretty sure I did. That I posted about the fire pit that my family are building. I want a pony. All right, then a fire pit. A fire pit will do. And I got to thinking about it. It's not quite finished yet. It's nearly there. It's this close. It's this close. But I wanted it to be finished in time for the full moon, which is on Thursday this week, on Thursday, because I just love being outside under the full moon. It's just something that I don't know, I just love it. But anyway, that happened, and I was having conversations with a number of people in Money School and a number of clients outside of Money School, but in Money School, and we were talking about mindfulness and getting present. Some people having a lot of difficulty about how to get to that place where there is no noise anymore in your mind, where it actually is silent. Good morning. Here's my coffee. Thank you. Yes, so where it's silent. And what I remembered was this. Let me hope that's not too hot. I lit a candle this morning, because if you find it really hard to get into the present moment, think about a fire. And when you stare into a fire and you're kind of mesmerized by the glow. So here you go, a little candle here for you today. Good morning, Helen. So it's going to be really hard for you to look at that flame, but you get the point. So the point is, if you're one of those people that is finding it really difficult to do what I've been suggesting with the grounding and getting to that present moment, try lighting a candle and staring at the flame. You'll find that really quickly you get it's like a mesmerizing, it's not a feeling, it's an observation, but it's a mesmerizing experience. Emma, I love a fire in a controlled way. It's all right, we're not judging, Emma. That brings you to the present moment where the voice stops in your head. So this is the place that we're getting to, and I'm not talking about voices that require other kinds of medication and therapy. You all know what I'm talking about, right? For me, it's commentating Kathy. I have Kathy who takes on the commentating voice, and then she takes on critical voice, and she also takes on the competitive voice. And which overall for me, I call her commentating Kathy. And it really is as if I have this other voice in my head that is commentating on everything I do or everything that I think. So I might be thinking something, and commentating Kathy comes in with her judgment, her opinion, her anything that is going to limit my self-belief and squish my doubt. There goes commentating Kathy. So for me, when I look into the flame of a fire, commentating Kathy goes somewhere. She goes on a picnic somewhere else. Oh, Helen just said something beautiful. Fixity. In meditation, it's called fixity. I love that. I love that. So if you are wanting to get into the space of awareness and noticing that voice that is driving your life and making all your decisions for you, and you'd rather have this voice within your soul and within your heart come out, then a great way to notice that voice is by looking through the flame. You know, I do it through meditation. I do it through the grounding work where I have bare feet on the ground. I do it through the flame. There's lots of ways that you can do it. And if you guys are listening and you have another way, please share. But I know a lot of you were struggling with it over the last couple of days. So the flame for me is the easiest one to recognize that Kathy's gone on a little picnic. So try the flame. Now, what happens when you get into that quiet space where it's just that present moment and it's so blissfully quiet, that's where you can make a choice. Otherwise, you're not really making a choice for you. You're making a choice or a decision based on what commentating Kathy has been saying to you all along. So it's important to practice sending her off for a picnic or sending her into the corner or acknowledging that she's there. She's always going to be there. But it's minimizing her chatter so that you can fully blossom and flourish and live a rich life. Yeah? Cool. All right. So I have drawn some cards today. Let's see how they tie in with what I just said. So this has been my experiment last week. For those of you that are joining, I have these beautiful cards that I've been using. I've been using these for about 10 years. And these ones I've been using this year and at the end of last year. And I just love them. And what I wanted to share with everybody, that as soon as I got back into my daily practices, how heightened my communication with you guys gets. All right. So let's have a look at what they said. So, okay, here we go. Look. Choice. There we go. Free will, courage, willpower, and change. You can't have free will and choice if you've got commentating Kathy going on in your brain. See if there's anything in the book. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, cool. This is what I want to say. Choose to make your situation better and more positive, and instantly that higher path will begin choosing you in return. So when you're in that beautiful quiet space and you're mesmerized by the flame, or you're in deep meditation, or you're grounded and you're connected to the earth, you can make a free choice, a choice that is going to, and make it a positive choice. Limit I'm just seeing what else this says. Choose to let go of the patterns of behavior that hinder your well-being, and you'll make room for higher choices to come through. You all know that I've said that before. As soon as you start to shift your thinking from this way to that way, you attract more of that. So let it go. Do the work that you need to do to heal, of course. Do the work that you need to do to heal. But let it go and not make that part of your next decision-making process, yeah? So, and, you know, commentating Kathy's going to hang on to this for as long as she can because she doesn't want you to let it go. So just put commentating Kathy over there on the picnic and do whatever you need to do to heal, but move forward in the other pathway, in the other path of where's the gratitude in this? Where's the positive in this? Where's the lesson I need to learn in this? Where can I take responsibility in this? Where can I serve others from my experience of this? And going from that path instead of that path, yeah? High vibes, love and above, love and above. All right, I picked 2 actually, so let's see what the other one was. I don't know why I picked 2, but anyway. Oh, responsibility. There you go. There you go. So see, when you get in tune, you help others get in tune. This was my whole point of this experiment, by the way. Responsibility. Sometimes responsibilities feel like a burden, as though they take away our freedom. But actually, we need some responsibilities to give us structure in our lives. by having this structure in our lives, we end up having more freedom rather than less. That's actually been a big thing in my family this last couple of weeks, where I've been talking to, and Jonathan too. Jonathan actually did some work on the weekend with that holographic kinetics lady I was talking to you about this place of order. And we did a hashtag in the Rich Living Room. Where can I bring order? As much as the conversation at the moment seems to be around, let it flow, it'll all just flow, take your hands off, let it go, let it flow, which is all great. It is great, but there's still order that needs to be in place. It's like when you set an intention, you can't sit around and go, I want a new car, and then do nothing about taking the action towards getting the new car. The same thing with this. You have to have a sense of order in your world so that the flow can come in. Otherwise, the flow kind of doesn't know where it's going because there's no order. Cool. So, and the goddess card was, where's the goddess card? Here she is. Because 2 fell out, so they're for me. I know that. This one. So, I don't know how to say that. Sekhmet, maybe. You are stronger than you think, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So when critical Kathy or commentating Kathy is going, what are you doing? Why are you listening to that shit? I think it's much better when you do it this way and you stay in the old thing and you keep going that way. You know, that's much better for you. It's safer. You know what's going to happen. Stay there. Know that you are strong. And that you're strong enough to choose that other path, that little bit of gratitude. You are strong enough to let that go, that little thing that Kathy's crapping on about in your head. You can let a little bit of it go and go over here. And then tomorrow go and another little bit go. You are strong enough to do that. Let me just see if there's anything quickly to add to that. Don't underestimate yourself. Don't yield to pressure or temptation. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. Engage in weight training exercises to make your body stronger because you are strong. See? I love it. How about that? So, what I'm loving right now, in summary, is I went on a retreat and it was really lovely, and it took me a week to get my rhythm back and to do my writing and my meditation and to, get myself in my 4 a.m. Habit again of order. And now that I have done that, and last week we did the experiment of, well, let's draw the cards and see what happens, whether me being in tune helps deliver a clearer message and helps you guys get in tune as well. Magic. Is it magic or is it intention? Tune in tomorrow. Now, Helen has said something. Hang on a second. Helen, I love thinking of responsibility as the ability to respond. Yes, the ability to respond. Responsibility, much less scary. Beautiful, Helen. Thank you. Looking forward to this one because responsibility is a heavy word for me. Oh, there you go. Helen saw that one for you. Am I good? All right, awesome. And Claire has a Kathy. So even naming that voice is really helpful too, because sometimes you can get frustrated and go, oh, I don't like that I'm thinking that way. And you get stuck back in as if it's you. So give it a name. Give it a name. Create an avatar. What Cranky Kathy looks like. Cranky Kathy. Pick a C word because there's lots of things to describe them. Commentator Kathy, Cranky Kathy, Critical Kathy, Competitive Kathy. She's a C one. The good C one. The good C one. All right. Lovely to see you all here this morning. I'm going to pop off, have a coffee with Jono, catch up for what's happening with the week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. High vibes. Bye.